Alright guys, just wanted to make a little quick video just because there's nothing on the internet explaining how to install the small fastings dual mount for the get motor, which is the stock original motor on the Honda Ruckus. So yeah, I'm just kind of can't give you really how to, but more like what makes it easier to install. So whenever you buy the whenever you buy the kit, it's gonna come with 3 brackets, and it's gonna ask if you want to add the optional brake cables and the throttle cable, which I highly recommend. I mean, really, it's a no-brainer. You have to get that eventually, just because you won't be able to use, the brakes without, or the throttle without those cables. So you really need to have that because it's a pretty lengthy stretch. So yeah, anyways, I'm just cut to the chase real quick. So if you notice the long bracket, that's kind of like, where does that go? That will go from right here, connects to the one that was originally on there, okay? On the other side, connects here, okay? And then if you notice, this right here is the dual mount. So I'm not doing a fatty tire yet, not now. So I'm on the skinny tire, on the skinny wheel. So one thing you need to know is if you're gonna be doing that, let me see if I can get a good angle. Yeah, no, well, kind of. All right. So basically, hopefully right here I can get a good angle. Nope, can't get. Okay, here's a little something. So when you look at the little mount, the side that's flat, if you have a skinny tire like this one, okay, the flat side is gonna go to the left of the bike, okay? And then the part that's angled, the side that's angled, which is, so you can see it right there. So you can tell if it's angled or not because you'll see it's like this, like that. It's angled and it goes down after that. So remember. Ooh, let me see if I can focus that. So flat is on the left for the skinny tire. Now, if you're going to be doing the fatty, this mount has to be the other way. So that means the angled side will be here, okay, if you're doing a fatty, okay? So once you have that, as a matter of fact, let me just say this. You're going to have to modify. You're going to have to cut. I highly recommend having a grinder or a Dremel. I feel like a Dremel was probably a little bit easier for me because it can kind of cut precisely, whatever. So you're going to have to cut. Let me show you real quick where the coolant reservoir was. It was right here, okay? You're going to have to cut it because you will not be able to align this, okay, with the frame, with the mount. You will not be able to, because if you try to do it, this frame will be like this right here, angled like that. You will not be able to connect it, so you have to do that, okay? And then the second thing you'll have to cut off is going to be this little part right here, okay, which is, if you look at it from the back, this little metal mount, this is also the shock, the little bracket for the shock mount in the back. So one thing is, if you don't install it properly, your suspension, your shock right here will be crooked, okay? Whether it's that way or that way, it'll be crooked. So, and one thing too is, there's really no instructions on it. So this bolt right here, the Allen wrench, is gonna go in the back right here, okay? So if you look at it, okay, and it comes with a total of, I think it's like 7 washers. So I put 3 washers in this side right here, 3 on this side, okay, and then I just bolted it on right there. All right, and then the other washer, I put it on, fuck, where did I put it? Okay, right here. So I put it on this one right here, okay? So really down back to, I just want to go over it one last time, going back to the first step. I put this here first. I put this bracket first. That way I know where to line this at. Okay. Once you do that, okay, you want to tighten this up. Not too tight, but at least tight enough to where you can, you know, move it around, whatever you got to do. Okay. Once you do that, pull the engine forward, put the long bolt right here, and you're gonna have to bolt it up right there. Up right there. Okay. Tighten that up. All right, that's pretty much it. So yeah, like I mentioned, you're gonna have to do a little bit of do a little cutting on this right here. Going back to the shock spring right there. Cutting this right here. Okay. Of course, bolt this right there. You're gonna have to use the original. This one's gonna be the original. This is the original bolt for the shock. Okay. Once you do that, there you go. Boom. That's pretty much it. I'll try to get a video, maybe a little bit better video later on, kind of explaining things a little bit. And once you take off the coolant box, you can just I just zip tied it for now, right here on this side where the PCV valve is at. But I mean, you can put it anywhere. Just make sure you connect the hoses back to the coolant or the radiator, and then what else? Oh yeah, and then also the cable for the no, not that one. Fuck. All right, so yeah, this one right here for the PCV valve. You're probably gonna have to cut that one a little bit, but up to you if you want to. But yeah, you have to get the cables. I really recommend getting the long cables, because you're not gonna. Yeah, you're gonna need to get that. But yeah,